Hi everybody, and welcome to Akshata's Recipes. Thank you so much for stopping by. So today I'm not going to show you any recipe, but I just thought I'd share with you, all the stuff that I do have in my kitchen refrigerator or in my kitchen pantry that I regularly use on a daily basis. Like today I'd gone shopping, so I had my list ready. And these are things that I generally always have in my kitchen. They're either in my refrigerator or they're in my pantry. And it really helps me to, elevate the taste of a very simple dish also, take it to another level by adding these, sauces or masalas or Indian spices. And I thought I'd just share it with you guys because most of these things are generally available, in a general store or a supermarket, or online, or at the most at Crawford Market, because I go there for my bulk shopping, or I go to one of the the supermarkets next to my place to go and buy this. But this is generally things that I do have in my kitchen. Now I'm not going to share with you all the other things like grains and all that I have, or the general like dals and all, because that is like a regular thing, or I may do a video on it if you like, as to what other things I have in my kitchen, like my grains, or what kind of flour, and like maida and wheat flour and oat flour, and what other things I have, that I may do another video if you all would like. But right now I'm just showing you the stuff that I generally buy from outside to use in my cooking to make the dish really delicious, like the various sauces I use or the various powder masalas that I use. So I hope you like this video, and I would love to hear from you whether you'd like to see videos like this. And let's just jump straight ahead into today's video, guys. I'm going to start with the sauces and the paste that I use generally. So this is a pizza pasta sauce, that I use, which can be used for making pastas or pizzas. So it's like very good to have at hand when you want to fix something up. Now this is English mustard that I use a lot with many of my recipes. Then I have this Southwest Chipotle dressing, which is almost over at the moment, because my son loves to have this with the fried chicken that I make. Then there is the sweet onion sauce, which is a lovely sauce. It is like, it just has a different kind of a flavor. You can see that half the bottle is almost over. Then this is this barbecue sauce, which we use a lot in our barbecue chicken dishes. There's peri peri, which is also very good. Then there is sriracha. You get two different types of srirachas. The other one is the very spicy one. We couldn't get our hands on it today, so we have this other sriracha. Then I also have this Worcestershire sauce, which I use in some of my chicken dishes. Then there's Tabasco. Then I have this Szechuan chutney that I use a lot for my dosas or for my Chinese cooking. Then of course the soya sauce, the green chili sauce. Then there's also the red chili sauce. Then of course there's the vinegar, the white vinegar, which always goes into my Chinese cooking. Then I always like to have my ginger garlic paste at hand. I mean, I prepare my own ginger garlic paste, but sometimes you're just in a hurry, or you have some unexpected guest, or your family is just hungry, so it's easier to have this at hand. Then I also like to have this date tamarind chutney, although I always prepare a homemade batch and keep, but this is something which you can just put a bhel together, shea banana puri together, so it really works. Then of course the all famous tomato ketchup, which is always in my kitchen. So these are general sauces and sauces or vinegars and paste that I generally use in my kitchen. Having sliced up jalapenos in my kitchen, just for pizzas or any toppings. Same with the cut up olives. You can see that we used a lot of it already, but these are black sliced olives. So this is also something which I like to keep in my kitchen. I always prepare this peanut butter and jam sandwich for my son when he's really hungry. So I just toast them up in the toaster, and then I just apply some peanut butter and jam. So I like to have a big jar of peanut butter, and mixed fruit jam is our favorite. To how I store my stuff in my refrigerator. So a very convenient way is to get these big plastic containers, you know, with a lid. Of course, I don't use the lid is down there, or even a box like this. So you just put everything together, and it makes it really simple to put it into your refrigerator. So you know, when you want something, you can either pick up the entire tray, or you can just lift one of them if you require. So this is how I store them in my refrigerator. I love having, you know, this chocolate sauce at hand and some pancake syrup if I make some cinnamon toast, or you know, if I make some cinnamon toast, I love to have this pancake syrup and Hershey's, and also some choco chips. This is not sponsored by Everest Masalas, but you can see that I love Everest Masalas. So these are all the powder masalas that I generally have, you know, in my refrigerator. So let me just take you through. Some might not be there at the moment, but these are generally the ones I use. So Pav Bhaji Masala definitely is a big hit, because when there's nothing else to cook, you know, I can make pav bhaji or masala pav, or you just add a little bit of Pav Bhaji Masala to certain recipes and they really turn out good. Then I always have this Pani Puri Masala at home, because you know, I have my Pani Puri recipe put up, so you all can go and check it out. But this also is really good, and to make some lovely chilled pav bhaji, this is ideal. Now Kasuri Methi, as many of you who are following me for a long time know, I do add it to a lot of my recipes, especially the paneer recipes. Then Chaat Masala is also great, you know, just to sprinkle some on some aloo parathas. So like I said, this is not sponsored by Everest, but we are big Everest fan. Then of course the Chole Masala, this was almost over, so I bought a bigger one. And I use this to make chana masala, chole. Then I have my favorite Kitchen King masala. I have this very simple recipe of chicken curry, which gets ready like within 20 minutes or 25 minutes. It doesn't require much. I will link it below. But this is also, you know, a big hit. I also use this in my sprouted moog usal, and it just elevates the dish. So this is the Kitchen King masala, which is always there in my kitchen. Then I also have this chicken masala, which I don't use that much, but then when I run out of some of the other ones, then I do use it as a substitute. Then this is my Tandoori chicken masala, which I use in a lot of my recipes, especially when I'm marinating my chicken with dahi or something. You know, this is my favorite to go to, and it gives a lovely color too. And this also is another masala, meat masala, which I use for my keemas. So these are most of the ready-made powder masalas that I have in my pantry. And again, I like to store them, you know, at the side of my refrigerator door like this, so I know, you know what I have in my powder masalas. Are these Eno sachets, because I like to make dhokla or something which has to be instantly steamed. I have these sachets. Then I also have this Frankie Masala when I make Frankies for my kids. Some vanilla essence. I also have food color in my, you know, the gel food color in my refrigerator. Use these, you know, powders for flavoring. This is again piri piri. Like if I'm making some makhana, then I just spice it up or season it with this. And this is one of my new favorites, which is snappin' crunchy garlic, which I just make some garlic bread with. You know, I just toast the bread in the toaster, apply some butter, sprinkle this, and put some cheese and put it into my microwave, and it's done. And this is also some mixed herbs Italian seasoning that I love. It has all the herbs and the chili flakes all once, and you know, everything together. And this is one of my favorites too. Together in my pantry, you know, like this. And then besides that, I also have some baking powder at hand. So I like to do this. I just like to empty the baking powder into a jar like this, and then cut off the label and put that in. And then I love to have, you know, when we order pizza, I love to hold on to these red chili flakes or the seasonings, because you never know when you run out of chili flakes or something. Then I always like to have this Maggi magic masala at hand, just in case, you know, just to spice up some of the vegetables. I have this kind of a bowl. I just keep this on hand. Sometimes, you know, I'm not a big advocate of Maggi. I mean, once in 2 months or something, I might make Maggi for my family. That also, if they are really craving for it, if it's raining very heavily and they want to eat some soupy Maggi, that's when I make it. So I just keep some of them at hand, and I also keep these soups at hand. My favorite is this Hong Kong man chow. I have shown you all this recipe on my channel. You can go and check that out, or some tomato soup, or some small man chow soups, because sometimes you just want to you don't want to have a big meal and you just want to have something at hand and something quick. So I like to keep this. Then I have just stored all of my Maggi soup chicken cubes over here. When we make risotto, I use this as a chicken stock, so I just put them all in a bottle, so that's easier to use. The dairy products, which are regular butter, which I need for my cakes and other pastries. This is just some cheese. It's some regular processed Amul cheese, which I love to grate and keep in a dabba like this, because then it's really handy, and when I require it for my recipes, I don't need to sit and grate it, so I love to do that. And then of course some regular cheese spreads, just to keep handy when hunger strikes. So I hope you enjoyed watching today's video, and it was just a little bit of a insight into what I love in my cooking, what I love to add in my cooking. There's lots more, but whatever I had right now in my pantry, because I was stocking up my pantry today after I went shopping, so I said why not share this with you guys, and besides my recipes, something different. So I hope you liked this video, and if you did, then don't forget to leave it a big thumbs up by clicking on the thumbs up icon that you see just below this video. Also, if you haven't hit the red subscribe button, please do. It's completely free, and once you do subscribe, there's a little bell icon that will show up. Just click on it and go for the all option. That way whenever I put up a new video, you'll get a message for the same. Go and check out my channel, guys. If you're new here, I've got more than 550 recipes and many more up my sleeve, which I'm going to share with you all. And also share my recipes and my channel with your family and friends. So having said all of that, thank you so much for being here today. Take care of yourselves, stay healthy, stay fit, and be loving and kind to one another. And I'll catch you soon in my next video. Bye guys, take care.